ChatGPT is a brain without hands. Siri is a hand without brain. But an actual AI agent is when we combine both of them together. We all have must heard this statement. In the next few years, companies are not going to hire more people. They are going to hire more AI agents. But what actually AI agents are? How do they work? And what actually does they do? And the most important question, how can we learn to build an AI agent using coding or no code tools? Example, if I ask ChatGPT, can you book me a meeting on Zoom? Or directly, if I give it a command that book me a meeting at 10:30 a.m. on Monday with this person, it can give me the steps. It can tell me what is Zoom. It can tell me how to book a meeting on Zoom. It can tell about different subscriptions on Zoom, but it will not actually book a meeting for me. And there comes the AI agents into play. They can actually do the task for us. They can actually book me the meetings. For example, if I ask ChatGPT, I want to go to Goa from Dehradun. Can you book me tickets? Can you give me itinerary or everything? So it can definitely give me a very good itinerary. Like, that you can take a flight, you can take a bus, you can take a cab, you can go to this hotel, you can day one, day two, everything in detail. But it will not do even a single task for me. On the other hand, an AI agent can actually work like a travel agent, right? It can search flights, it can compare the prices of the different flights, or it can compare the prices of flights and trains and buses available. Then it can book me the tickets according to my in human input. As well as then proceeding forward, it can search different hotels at different places. It can compare their prices according to my preference, whether I am traveling with family, I want a five-star hotel, I want three-star hotel, I want bunker beds, or whatever. It can definitely book me hotels. It can book me meals. It can book me scooties, for local travel, everything. So basically, it can work like a travel agent and do every single job for me. In a very similar manner, we can also have email agents, which can, read all the emails in the inbox, give them priorities, draft the replies to them, and even send the replies to the respondent or to the person whom we have received the email from after our approval. A very obvious question in human mind could be, how does this all work? Like, what are the different steps involved when an AI agent executes a task? So let me just tell you very easily in very simple words. Whenever we give any input to any AI agent, or the AI agent receives the goal or receives the task, it first analyzes the task. It utilizes its reasoning capabilities, it reasons about the task. Then it chooses the tools or external APIs to be used to execute the task. Then when it reasons and chooses the tool to execute the tool is executed. It gets some results. And then the agent acts like a boss and tries to verify the result. If that result is good or if that result is okay or not. If the result is good, then it goes forward. Otherwise, it iterates the process. The tool is executed again to try to get in order to get better results. And finally, after so many iterations or multiple iterations, if the result is finally good, then then the agent moves forward and gives the output to the user. And when I talk about tools, tools are like, databases, APIs. For example, when I'm saying book me a flight, so of course it will go to the different companies websites or use APIs like Indigo or Vistara or any other flight service providers, right? And then it will compare the prices across different websites, and then it will move forward. So these are the external tools which allows AI agents to work or to execute the task. So in a nutshell, if I say what are AI agents are nothing but, when LLMs are given access to extra tools, when LLMs are given more capability for reasoning, then it allows us to create an AI agent. LLMs cannot do the task for us, but AI agent can do the task for us. So basically, there are three things. First are LLM, which is very good at generating text, summarizing the text, giving you the ideas, everything. Then comes AI workflows. AI workflows are some kind of autonomous systems which follows a predefined task, predefined flow given by the human. Of course, as a human, we can reason limited things. We can, we might miss something. Of course, it is very much manual. So AI workflows follows a predefined task flow. But an AI agent is something when we have LLM, we have tools, we have reasoning capability, and we have execution power all combined together in an ecosystem that creates AI agents. And finally, you must be thinking if it is that good. Of course, 2025 was all about agentic AI agents. Now 2026 and upcoming years will be, better versions of AI agents will be coming, and many companies will be working around these things. Many startups would come around building AI agents, using them, deploying them, basically making our human lives easier, better, faster, more accurate by doing less errors, and so many more things, right? So, how do we build AI agents? There are two major options to build any AI agent. First is no code tools or low code tools. Second is using coding. Using coding, the most popular framework right now, as we are speaking, as I'm recording this video, is LangChain, because LangChain gives us capabilities to integrate everything what an AI agent needs, like whether it be memory, whether it be external tools, whether it be prompts, outputs, and connecting to different tools, different APIs with different LLM models, everything. It provides an integration to every possible system, right? So this is about coding to build AI agents. Then there are no code tools, and the two most popular, and actually as per my experience, which are very good right now, are Make and N8N. Right? Make is very easy for a beginner to learn and understand. N8N might seem a bit tough in the beginning, but trust me, it gives you enormous capabilities, enormous integrations to build and complete AI agent for most of the tasks which humans are doing right now nowadays. Right. So I hope this helps and you are able to understand what are AI agents, and how do we build them, how do they work, right? So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. We'll be learning mostly LangChain or no code tools to build AI agents. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.